As we are all dealing with the sudden realities of COVID-19, during the home stretch of winter, it's already having an impact on festival season, and pubs and clubs the world over are closing their doors. Now, first off, let me start here. This outbreak and the panic surrounding it affects people all over the world. Many are out of work, important essentials can't be found on supermarket shelves, and loads of small businesses are about to be tested for their resilience, let alone all the people who are actually sick, or worse, from contracting the virus. Now, it may seem a little weird that I've decided to focus on festivals and clubs. After all, in the grand scheme of things, one's ability to party isn't exactly the top of the list of emergencies. But I'm sure you're all aware of the general state of things, so there's no reason for me to restate all of that here. By the time I'm able to record and produce this segment, you'll probably already have been more up to date and have better information on the virus and its overall impact in your area. So, being that this is Passionate DJ, this is the unique perspective that we can offer on the subject. So, hence, that's the angle we're using. By the way, side note, you should definitely not be following a DJ brand to get up-to-date information on an active pandemic. Please visit cdc.gov for that. So with all that said, let's talk about the state of the dance music scene this year. Now here's a list of some of the major names which have either decided or been forced to opt out of their event. Ultra in Miami. This is the first time that festival hasn't taken place since it first started in 1999. Also, all the pool parties set to take place on Miami's South Beach are canceled until further notice. Also, Ultra in Abu Dhabi. Tomorrowland Winter in France, canceled. Beat Hotel Morocco, canceled. South by Southwest 2020 in Austin, Texas is the first time that it has closed in 34 years. They say they do not have the insurance to cover an outbreak of communicable disease such as this. Get Lost Miami. This is a 24-hour party that happens every year. They were scheduled to have their 15-year anniversary canceled. Coachella has been postponed until October. Berlin's Berghain canceled all events until April 20th. That includes Panorama Bar. Psst, you weren't getting in anyway, don't worry. Now, shortly after, other Berlin clubs shut their doors until the end of April, clubs like Tresor and OHM. The Ableton Loop Conference was supposed to return to Berlin. They canceled until 2021. Time Warp 2020 in City of Mannheim. Charlotte DeWitt and Amelie Lenz were both supposed to play that one. In Belgium, Rampage, postponed until September. Snowbombing was canceled outright. Defected Records canceled all of their future events until further notice. Deja Vu, that's Bass Nectar's festival. It was supposed to run from March 25th to 28th. That was canceled. London's The Cause nightclub, they issued a statement that they were both closing the nightclub and that they wanted to say the industry is taking a big hit at the moment, so please be gentle and thoughtful about refunds. And then the Elevations Festival by Anjuna Beats, that was supposed to happen in France, but that has also been canceled. Now this list continues to grow. I'm sure there will be more cancellations by the time you hear this. Now it remains to be seen how much of an impact this will all have on the industry as a whole. Here in the States, it looks like we won't really have a music or festival season until the fall, if we're lucky. But there's also bound to be a huge economic hit, and who knows how it will endanger the future of some brands and events, especially those that are not big enough to survive such an unexpected turn of events. In a press conference on March 16th, the UK government urged the entire population to avoid pubs, clubs, and theaters for 14 weeks. Now, needless to say, it'll be difficult for smaller outfits to operate under such conditions. I'm sure all of your social media feeds look a lot like mine. Lots of pleas for you to support local businesses in this time of need. And this constant barrage of requests is quite sobering indeed. Now, techno DJ and producer Dave Clark went so far as to get on his social media and urge artists with canceled gigs to send their fees back to the promoters. His post from Facebook reads, "Those of you that are having gig cancellations because of this virus, please send the fees back to the promoters. It enables them to refund the fans and helps everyone survive to get through this very long hardship. Those of you who like some big corporations that do not pay tax, be aware that your selfishness also harms local health services." So while we're not yet sure what this means for clubgoers and festival lovers in 2020, it is true that drinking overpriced beer and dancing in neon fur for 3 days is low on the list of priorities to worry about. But consider this. Many of us are either participating in self-quarantine or are under some sort of soft lockdown as businesses, schools, and offices close all around us. It looks like we're going to be homebodies for a while. Now, hopefully it'll keep us safe from the virus, but the cabin fever will be real. Whenever the smoke clears, there are going to be a lot of people ready to get back into the world, put their hands in the air, and share in the love of music together. Now, in the meantime, set up your camera, engage in a live stream, and keep on spinning. Just remember to wash your hands before and after.